What's up, guys? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. I am Zoe. I'm Zowie Fibbo. Welcome in, Alucard. Hello, Will. Random Cat Mafia. I feel like I've seen some of you already today. I feel like I've seen you guys already. What have you guys been up to? Cable, welcome in. Hello. I'm being nice. We're gonna try and beat this game on stream. I thought about doing it randomly on a Friday and then decided I didn't want to ruin my Friday. I think we can do it. Hi, Cat Matthew. Where am I though? Why did the game load up here? I guess that makes sense. I said hi, Cable. What's wrong? I said hello. I said hello. I was debating changing some things up for this fight though because I don't know. I was thinking maybe trying something to be a less aggressive approach. I did learn some things. Like I looked into like the unbound counter because there were things that were pissing me off about the unbound counter because you're expected to use it in ways that I don't think the game would force you to use it before. And I realized one of the things that was causing me much ire last week that I didn't know about because never had to worry about it before is that you can't do unbound counter midair. Apparently that's not a thing you can do. So when you start phase 3 and Igon's flying all over the goddamn place and she uses the red attack, apparently you are quite literally supposed to just not touch it. It's like, okay, whatever. So I haven't seen Silent yet. It's time to duel. It's time to duel. But if we somehow beat the game really fast, I've got something else planned too. I still don't think it's a good fight. I just want to start the stream by saying it could have been a good fight, but they decided to go for shock value in the third phase. And again, this fight capitalizes on the problems with the combat. I expect tighter combat for a 2D side-scrolling game. Okay, so the issues that this fight exacerbates are not something that should be applauded, but we'll beat it because I'm a glutton for punishment. What was I gonna change here? Well, the reason I have Keyblade Jade on is because I use the water talisman, right? Which leaves me with a lot of key charges. So if we're gonna change anything, I think we need to decide if we want to change our talisman. What's our skill? I use water flow because so this fight has changed things up a lot because I used water flow because it's very cheap, and then I had it comboed with a Jade that would pretty much paralyze the enemy while they have that on there. So it's a really good way for me to go in there and deal damage to an enemy before it explodes. Doesn't seem to be the point with Igon fight. I don't know if it's still the best one, but it's good combined with the attack Jade that I have, but it might not be the best one because we could try full control. Man, I could try full control. Or I could do regular key less. I just don't like the idea of holding. That might take some getting used to for me. I don't like the idea of having to hold that button while I'm doing everything else. So, I mean, we can try it. Today, I guess, is all about trying new things. Otherwise, I'd keep water flow. So let's do this. We'll try full control. If we do full control, what do these skills give us? Yeah, water flow only costs 1 key charge right now, so that made it great for Hey Sureplung, welcome in, dude. Am I beating eggs? I beat eggs this morning. I had eggs for breakfast. Does that count? I'm talking about how bad this final fight is, like from a game design perspective, and how it ruined an otherwise great game. Um, so with enhanced full control, we can do 5. That might take some getting used to. Otherwise, I mean, maybe enhanced key. I might do enhanced key because that gives us Azure Sand, which means I can be more aggressive with arrows. I can be more aggressive with arrows. There's a number of things that are bad about it from a design perspective. So, undodgeable attacks, right? Specific issues with hitboxes. So when you're on the ground, your parries determine whether or not you're facing the attack. If you dodge through an enemy but they attack you, the hurtbox extends beyond the enemy, and in that, when you're behind the enemy and you're looking at them and you try to parry, you get hurt, you take damage. So the game teaches you this how to do a thing and then tells you that you're wrong for doing the thing. Enemies are also inconsistent when you dodge through them. So sometimes they'll turn to meet your attack to attack you, sometimes they won't turn. And again, you will or will not take damage based on whether or not that happens. I can make a list. I'll pull up my stream from last week. I went off. There are a number of either interesting or busted design decisions that went into the combat in this game, and this boss fight prominently displays all the issues with those minor things in the combat. Some of the fights up to this boss fight, those issues were visible, but not game breaking, not an issue in that way. This fight takes all of those, right? Takes everything that you've learned up to this point and all the issues of the combat from the other boss fights up to this point and throws them all at you. You can defend it all you want, man. Defend it however you want. Justify however you want. It's bad game design. Okay? It's bad game design. If this is what they think is great combat, objectively wrong. And it's a 2D game, so the fact that you can't tighten and optimize your combat in that way, that's sad. Okay? So that's my stance on it. Right? These are objective opinions based on what does and does not work. And I expect better from a 2D game. But we're going to beat it on stream anyway. What's up, Pun? Welcome in. So, consume 1 key charge when executing charge strike. I don't think I need that for this fight. Oh, I don't have it on, thank God. It looks weird the way it is like that. This one I may get rid of because of how we're going to handle this fight, or how we're going to try to handle this fight. I want to keep Hedgehog Jade. Reciprocation Jade could be good if we're going to take a bit more passive approach this fight, and there's a lot of unbound countering. This could work, but I would have to get rid of something. I would have to get rid of like the Keyblade Jade, and then we would take a less aggressive stance to spend more time hitting our unbound counters. I don't think I need Iron Skin. That's not going to make or break the fight. I will keep Breather. I will keep Quick Dose. Yeah, really the only option I have available if I wanted to swap something would be to get rid of the Keyblade Jade. This is for Charge Strike, not Unbound Counter. She's got the one orb attack that she does, so my understanding is that you can either Unbound Counter it, which we end up doing in the second phase and the third phase a lot, but I try to dodge a lot in the first phase. If you dodge the blast, you will still take fire damage. So my understanding of that attack is that it is not truly dodgeable. You either have to Unbound Counter it or you have to expect to take some damage. This is not the real Monster Hunter. The monsters are the devs for thinking that this is peak combat. Swift Ascent seems like it would be a good way to just completely cheese the third phase, if I'm understanding it correctly. But I would have to get rid of something, and I'm not ready to do that. We'll try what we have. All I've changed is the Jade. I've switched to not the Jade. I've changed my my key blast, my spell. So we're gonna try to learn full control, I guess. I don't know if I will like this. And I don't know if I need it. Because that one's going to give me, right? That one's going to give me... Busted ass hurt boxes are not game mechanics. Unfollow if you disagree. Again, you can justify however you want. This game has very specific issues when it comes to how the combat works and how the hitboxes and hurt boxes are determined and how the enemies react based on how you move through them and around them. It's a 2D game. These are issues that should not exist. All talisman charges inflict internal damage. Yeah, I know that one. Expend one less key. Yep. Full control detonates 5. It's enhanced key blast. Yeah, for the regular one, right? Yeah, regular key blast gives us an arrow. So I can either use that, and then we have to learn like control. We have to hold the button, but we get arrows back. Or I might just keep water flow so I can keep it easy breezy. Let's keep it the way it was, just to reacquaint ourselves with the fight before I try to change things up. No practice. I haven't played this game since last week. I've not touched this since last Wednesday, so... We beat it in under 500 tries. That's a win. I don't even remember how to unbound counter. So that's the one, like, you either get hit by that or you have to do the other thing. You can unbound counter it, obviously, but the window is very short. Guys can't read that fast enough, so the best option is to dodge it. At least try to dodge it. I forgot this move. I was looking the wrong way, otherwise that felt pretty good. That's really good for a warm-up. I hate that move so much. Oh wait, way too early. Oh no, I did read it. Oh no, I screwed up. Shit. It's gonna be one of these fights, huh? She just keeps doing it. Damn. So it makes that attack is incredibly, what's the word, much more manageable, knowing that you can't unbound counter while you're in the air. Like, that made a huge difference. It gets tough though when she doubles up. I don't know if there's a way to read that or if it's just RNG. Like if she follows it up with another one. But it does seem to be the only new move that she gets in phase 3. It's just that it's not a one and done type of thing. When we fought Lady Ethereal, like she used her killer move at one time. The first time, remember, we thought it was one. We thought it was like you do it one time and that was it. And then when I tried to fight her again, she kept using it. Saw it and I did it wrong. Now I'm, oh no, it's the end. I keep trying to read if it's the orb. I'm just too slow. That's my other problem is I keep trying to unbound counter in the air. Even though I know I can't do it now, I keep trying to do it. It's not helping me. I'm gonna heal. There you go. There's your shitty game beat. It really just came to how does freedom taste? It really came down to understanding the unbound counter. And the only thing I do concede on is the fact that I'm too slow to counter her orb attack. Because every time I saw it, every time I see it, like in the first and second phase, you have a split second to decide to determine whether she's using the talisman or the orb. And the only difference that I can tell is that you either see a talisman or you don't see the talisman. And if you wait too long to look at it, you're screwed, which is why I was defaulting to dodging. And I really wanted dodging to work. But like Sherplung said, dodging is not the answer. Like, you're just not expected to do it. You're expected to read it and you're expected to counter it. The game wants you to counter it. That's fine. That's incredibly hard. That's fine. My issues are fundamental. My issues with the fight are the fact that the game tells you, the game teaches you this is how you do a counter. But if you don't play nicely, it will not work. Right? So did the game tell you that you can't do an unbound counter in the air? Is it just something I forgot this whole time? It's never been anything I had to think about. So when you go into phase 3 and she hits you with that shit, like how many deaths did I have last week? I had a lot of deaths last week, and most of them were to not understanding that attack. But the fundamental flaw in it was I thought that I could unbound counter while I was in the air. And I couldn't understand why I kept getting hit, because I was like hitting parry and I wasn't unbound countering. And I was getting really pissed off because I was like, what do I do? And you guys were like, dodge, you gotta dodge, you gotta dodge. I'm like, it's a game about parrying. Why the fuck would I dodge? But no, the answer is clearly fucking dodge. It's parry, and then either use your double jump to not get hit by it or dodge to get over it. But you don't want to use both, because if you use both, then if she follows up again, right, and does the same attack again, you're SOL. And you really don't want to use, well, you can probably use the Tai Chi kick, right? Because you need the Tai Chi kick if she follows up the attack with the talisman, right? Or you can just ignore it like I was doing. If you still have a dash, you can just dash the other way. And then same with her air slash attack, you can just dash away from it if you're not having a good time with it. But those are things the game didn't teach you. And like, I'm not going to complain about that. What I don't like, and we talked about this last week, what I don't like about it is that if you do not know that that's how you're supposed to handle that, right? Like if you're not aware that you cannot unbound counter while you're in the air, you're just going to hit a wall like we did. And it takes so long to get to that third phase just for one shot. I got my finger up. I got my hand up like you can't. Like, assuming you can see me talking with my hands. I'm an Italian. But like you can't. The game asks a lot of you. The game asks a lot of you to consistently get through phase 1 and phase 2 just for one shot to learn that one attack, right? So when all the pieces are together, right? Like that fight felt good, that fight felt clean. I'm not raging like I was last week for many reasons, not just the game, but for many reasons. It feels good, but I don't feel that the fight 1 gives you a fair chance to learn it in what's the word, an acceptable amount of time. And I, honest to God, I feel like this fight cheapens the rest of the game's experience. But if you know what you're doing, it's a fun fight. That's a great way to put it. I'm so fucking glad Will's here, because he puts the things I want to say to words. But yeah, I would go back and I was actually Googling stuff. Like I was trying to look online to see if my concerns were founded, and I'm not the only one who has pointed out these inconsistencies in the combat. So I expect tighter combat from a 2D side scroller in 2025 is all. If they tighten up the concerns that I had, the issues that we've found by playing the game, combat would be phenomenal. Combat would be fantastic. Not on the level of Sekiro, but definitely under it, because this game absolutely does scratch an itch that only Sekiro was able to scratch up until this point. She's a really solid fight though. The best part of this game are the boss fights. It's just that this one, unfortunately by design, culminates in displaying all of the unintended, I'm assuming, issues or unintended flaws with the way that the combat has been designed. So, game needs some optimization. That's all I'm saying. No trace of fear, but a lot of anger. Ye's voice actor has a deeper voice than I would expect. Cable, I know you were counting. What did we end at? Was it at least under 100? Also, how do we gotta kill her with the key blast, right? She's got the goo. When do I shoot the arrow too? I got an arrow I gotta use still. Don't lie to me. I know you were counting. It's very hard to take E serious if those are socks. She's talking. Says, thank you for joining me as we bring an end to this era. It seems not even you can stop the inexorable wheel of destiny. Inexorable wheel of history. Solarians will last forever and ever. A shining beacon of the universe. Wait, is she about to cut her head off? Pexy, thank you for the raid, man. I need help, Pexy. I need help because we just beat the game and I have to stream for 5 more hours. Thanks for the raid, man. How'd the rest of Monster Hunter go? Did you unlock any of the farms? I mean, based on last week, I was expecting to need at least half the stream time to beat the game, but apparently we only needed 3 tries. Good. I want to get your thoughts on it. All right, well, don't forget it. Level 20 cap? You have to do that. You have to do that next story to unlock your cap, so you can get like the last things. So you can do on the event quest with Tempered Frogman. Because you need to be what? You need like 21 or 24, I think, for that. So that's a Marlboro. That's a pink Marlboro. Marlboro? Marble? What are they calling it these days? Well, yeah, dog. The whole city behind us. Okay, can I ask a question real fast? Maybe to Cable or anyone else who loves this game. Have they ever used the term Li as a unit of measurement up until this very point? Like, what the hell is a Li? How far is 300,000 Li? Also, Pexy, I don't know if you want Frosty to call out that you're 24 years old, but you have that information readily available, so. Oh, I got a question for you, too. Yeah, Pexy, what's a Li? You should be out of range. Oh, because we're going to explode the thing, right? I'm going to use the arrow. I'm going to shoot the arrow, right? Igon infected the primordial roots before she died. Now I have to destroy it. Li is light years. They never explain it, though, right? Like, again. That's bad writing. I criticized the game because I enjoyed it, okay? I want to be clear on that. I'm not trying to piss people off over here, right? I'm criticizing the game because I had a blast with it. I loved the combat. Like I said, it scratched an itch to quite possibly one of, if not my favorite game of all time at this point. And there are fundamental issues that I would prefer be optimized for a better experience. I'm not shitting on the game for the sake of shitting on it. I'm criticizing it because I enjoyed it and I want it to be the best version of itself. Wonder Woman, welcome in. I am in trouble because I already finished everything I set out to do today in my stream, and we're 45 minutes in. So I'm gonna have to pivot. It should be, well, at least then you would think light years, but yeah. Well, isn't that what he gave us the arrow for? Why is he freaking out? Like, did he not know we weren't gonna come back? He gave us a bomb. We'll destroy the entire island, I know, but this is the only way I can put an end to this disaster. Perhaps this will finally allow Kunlun, allow everything to return to nature. But what about you? I'm sorry, but you'll have to take care of everything else. I've been a terrible friend. Yes. Always making messes for you to clean up. Terrible friend, a terrible brother. Terrible main character. But you're bringing knee-high socks back, I guess, for men, so... Slay Queen. Don't worry about it. Is Sean nearby? I want to speak to him. Uh-oh. Sean, I need you to listen carefully. I'm afraid I won't be able to pick you up. Sean knew. He knew, right? He knew he was being lied to. He's not stupid. Promise me you'll eat well and live well on the pale blue planet. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today, even when you're on your own. See, even this seems like a step back for Sean's character. We spent the entire game interacting with this boy who's clearly too smart for his own good. He's been able to read Yi for the majority of the game, but you're gonna tell me at this point in time, for some reason, he suddenly believes a very obvious lie? Remember to teach yourself swimming. I'm sure you'll be swimming in the sea in no time, even without me there to help. It's true, Will, but there are, like we've talked about this before, there are a lot of people who are unable to accept that, and so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I have no problem with that. But I won't pretend that this game is perfect. And if people are here and they don't take issue, they do take issue with that, nobody's forcing you to be here. I enjoyed the game, and I want it to be fun, optimized, and accessible. And so these are the things that I have noticed that made it less of an ideal experience for me. And I hope that they improve them so that the game becomes better than it already is. Right there, you're the smartest kid I've ever seen. Right? Oh, Sean, grow up. Oh my god. If you're gonna throw me away, then why did you save me? Jesus Christ. We did, but this is the internet, so I can't have an opinion without people telling me to, you know, get good or go fuck myself. So I'm just like, we're setting the groundwork here. I did rage at the fight. I'm not gonna lie and say that I did not rage at Igong. I sat here and very clearly defined the issues I had with it. Both issues at the expense of my own capabilities and issues at the expense of the way the game has been programmed, right? I'm not blaming the game fully. I'm not blaming myself fully. I'm not blaming anyone. I have formed an opinion and I've shared that opinion. You can tell me I'm wrong. You can tell me I'm right. I don't give a shit. I'll still be here. I played the game. I overcame it despite the issues that I had with it. I still enjoyed it, but I had some criticisms. And it's one of those things. It's one of those things where it's like, now that I fully know the fight, it was a fun fight. I'll go back. I'll do it a bunch of times, but I don't think it is a fair fight with respect to allowing the player enough time to learn before it becomes infuriating. Like, how long did it take? How many tries did it take us before we were even able to get past that ultimate attack Igon starts the third phase with? Like, you can make something difficult, but like, that move seemed like it was designed for shock value. 42, was that 42 attempts, or was that 42 phase 3 attempts or 42 fight attempts? Like, because phase 1 was easy for us, right? Phase 1 was very clean, right? Phase 2 took a bit, and then we got to phase 3 and it was like just getting fucked and fucked and fucked and fucked and fucked. And 42 fight attempts, yeah, but like, and just there's no room for error. How are you supposed to learn that? You know what I mean? Like, That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. Once you learn it, it's, you know, cool. Got it. Easy. Easy. Yeah, it needs to be learnable. The expectation for, and we play games like this all the time, right? We like to play challenging games. I enjoy games that provide a challenge. But even I was getting very, very pissed off at the fact that I have to sit through phase 1 and 2. I have to spend 5 minutes to get one attempt. And if I miss and I don't see the end of the move, I haven't learned anything. Right? So I feel like, you know, there could have been improvements made to better prepare the player, right, for that point. But like you say, with Sekiro and everything else, once you learn, it's fantastic. Aya, thank you for the raid. Thank you, right, Aya. You're playing Cyberpunk, right? How far are you now? How far are you? Every time I watch you play, it makes me want to play. I haven't played it yet. How have you been, too? You guys tell me how far you're in Wilds now. But welcome in, guys. We're at the end. I think we just technically beat 9 souls. So, spoiler warning, this is true end, I believe. I don't know yet. I think I was trying to get true end. But getting ready to take our car. Oh, nice. Wow, you made a lot of progress. Would you still recommend it to me as somebody who owns it and has been, you know, on the fence about playing it? Are you still, I imagine you're still enjoying it if you're still playing it, but I've been looking for a recommendation. Okay, thank you. I've been looking for a recommendation to play it. So I would love your recommendation on that. I've got a plan for it, but we'll talk through it. Let's get through the story. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor, and then we will make a decision on what we're going to pivot to. So, once again, though, thank you very much, Aya, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your community with me. It'll be an amazing stream. I recommend a game no one remembers. Wait, is that an actual game? Hang on, Remember Me? Is that an actual game? Is it on Steam? I'm gonna Google this real fast before we get back into this. Oh, I remember this was like, wait, this for the GameCube, wasn't it? Or was that something else? Was this a GameCube game? Or am I thinking of a different game? When did this come out? 2013, it was a GameCube game, right? Oh my God, don't nod. They make some good games these days too. It's a PlayStation 3 game. Okay. I might be confusing it with another game that had a similar key art and similar color scheme. I'm going to add it to my list. I remember this game though. I never played it, but I remember it. Don't Nod make some good stuff, man. Phasmo. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about Phasmo. Wonder, Yumi, Bishop, and someone else. No, I'll let you know because Mello probably knows. I think Mello might have played the game I was thinking about on stream. I'll get back to you, man. I'll get back to you on it. But I do remember both games. I never played Remember Me though. You were the one who saved me. Yeah, you helped me understand so much that I didn't before. Does Aya play Phasmo? Or are you teasing me? I feel very fortunate to have spent all this time with you. Thank you, Sean. In the end, you were the one who woke me up. Does she own it? I don't think I've ever seen it. I haven't seen Aya play Phasmo, so pardon my ignorance. Does Rai play? Yeah, you guys play together, right? You were even able to bring me some hope for this world. Wow. Kira, welcome in. You guys are masters. I haven't played Phasmo forever. In forever. Crow, welcome in. Everybody's here today. Don't cry. Somebody once told me this. Life and death are one. When the end comes, we'll just return to heaven and earth. That was what his sister said, right? Why am I being left behind again? It's not fair. What am I supposed to do when I miss you? Don't worry. Whether you're under the sun's warm embrace or floating upon that boundless ocean, I'll be there as a part of you for all eternity. I better get going. That's one way to end a conversation. So I have to use the arrow, right? Or do I have to do anything, or is this gonna be a cutscene? Yeah, hello, Crow. How you doing? Welcome in. You guys haven't played a while. I haven't played in a long time. Wait, they're remaking some of the maps? Wonder? Bro didn't even look before he fired it. What happens if you don't do the true end? I don't know. That's probably a Cable question, right? You probably don't get to see that cutie, I'm betting. You don't save all the human people? That sounds like a bad end, then. They thought the 10th soul were the friends we made along the way. Yi dies in both endings, eh? The achievement pops at the end. I think they just ruined the moment. Weird though, because I was expecting that we were gonna have to be the ones like to use the arrow. I was expecting like we'd get to like the third phase or like beat the third phase and like you would have to like press the button now, like a QTE event or something. No, 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 no. Sereda? Sereda, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream go? I know some of these people. It's like I just hung out with you guys. Everybody's here. Welcome in, everybody. Oh yeah, it's loud. Let me turn that down. That's loud. Yeah, welcome in. I have I kind of beat the game an hour in. But welcome in, everybody. My name is Zowie. I'm a variety VTube streamer. I know a number of you guys, so it's great to see you. I don't know the song. I'm not singing the song. Today I was streaming 9 souls. I thought I was gonna need more than 45 minutes to beat the final boss. We kind of got stuck on it last week. So enjoy the music, I guess. Chris, welcome in. Fuela, welcome in. Wait, was it Fuela or Fuela? Fuck, was it Fuela? Correct me so I say it right. Why is the song so loud? So loud. Yeah, why is everybody raiding today? Is there a sign on my back? It's like the most raids I've ever gotten in my life. And they all happened after we beat the boss. It's the Fuela, right? Yeah, thank you, Zareta. I apologize, I forgot that. Yeah, interesting sound mixing. This game has amazing music though, fantastic soundtrack. Is this an astrobot? No, it kind of does look like an astrobot, doesn't it? Oh, that's my buddy Nyx. He hangs out on my shoulder. He pulls on the back of my hair. Sometimes he lies down. Sometimes he stands on my head and covers my eyes when I play like shit. He's my excuse why I'm bad at Overwatch. Yeah, he can wave. Hey, he's my buddy. He's the reason people come in to check out my channel, because I'm an ugly man. But you guys, people see Nyx and like, oh man, I gotta go talk to that dude. Easiest way to get raids: pretend you're about to end stream. Fan art of Nyx as an astrobot. That'd be cute as hell. That'd be cute as hell. Yeah, you can actually change his position. So if you have channel points, you can make him go up and down. You can change Nyx's position at will if you want to do this. You can also give him head pats if you want. You can give Nyx head pats. Oh, he's our mascot. He's our mascot. If you join our Discord, or if you join the channel, if you follow, we very thematically refer to ourselves as the Knights of Nyx. So we'd be one of those cool people. Oh, yeah, NYX. What's up, Zyvan? This is my Scrungle model. This is also in Redeem. Yeah. Nyx like Knight. And this model's super cool because this model can do cool things like this. Phil, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, you can head pat me now. You can head pat me and Nyx in this mode too. I added that like 2 weeks ago. This model also does a really cool thing. Check this out. Check this out. And I can bounce like Jello. Yeah, get some food, Zareta. I hope your stream went well. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Thank you for trusting your community with me. I really appreciate the raid. Take care of yourself. Those emotes are amazing too. You made those emotes too, right? Zareta's amazing, guys. We hung out with Zareta on Saturday too. If you're not following Zareta, what the hell are you doing with your life? Go do that. Look at the fucking emotes you can get if you follow Zareta. Here's the wiggle emote. Is that a wiggler emote? Zyvan, is that a wiggler emoji? It is. Oh my god. That's from Sammy, right? I should have those too. There are so many amazing emotes that you can get on Twitch if you follow the right people. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to do. So I have a game in mind. I had a game that I installed just to be able to swap to. Because I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting to need 3 hours. We saw everything that we needed to see with this fight last week. I just needed to calm down from real life and the game. Understand better how like unbound countering worked, because it was something that I pretty much ignored for the majority of the game, right? We didn't start utilizing it until late game, and then that was it. Like all the pieces were there. It was just getting past that first attack in the third phase so we can actually like, you know, learn and practice, and we did it. What's the music? That's what you were playing, right? What is that? Should I look it up right now? What is it? Why are you LOLing? Is that should I be concerned about this? What is it? Man, where's my Steam? Here we go. What's music? Wait, it's not even on Steam. What the? No. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. So I had a single player game queued up that we could switch over to. I was not going to force you guys to watch me play Monster Hunter 3 days in a row. So I did not have Monster Hunter on the plan. But what's with the face, Pexy? Anyway, the game I downloaded was BioShock. Oh, it's a website. Look, I don't know any of this shit. I'm old as hell, man. I'm like 80. I'm like 80. I don't know what the internet is. Yeah, I had installed BioShock Remastered to just be able to pivot to for today if I needed the extra time. What's a mook? Is that the website? Why is it not what's the music? Look, no one wants to watch me play Monster Hunter every single day. What is it though? Oh, Wonder. My chat loves Squungle Zowie, which honestly makes me happy because I had what's the word? Reservations about the final delivery. But all that matters is that you guys like it. If you guys like it, that's all I care about. Yeah, whatever you want to call it, man. Do I need to change the redeem to Scribble Zoe or whatever I have? I think it says Scrungle. No, not Scribble IO. Not that at all. I do have to do a second playthrough of this game if I want to get the remaining achievements. I'll probably do that off stream. I don't think I'm going to use a stream for that. Don't insist on my names. You put Scribbly Zoe, right? Is that it? So we get a splash screen. E is dead. Igong's dead. My notes on how the game could be better, resulting in mass unfollowing, is dead. Get a bunch of dummies into a call and talk shit about each other's drawings. Is that what that is? We should do that sometime. We should do like that. We can do a Jackbox stream sometime. That'd be fun. I want to do a Jackbox community stream, a community day stream, but I don't know. You have to really trust the people we play with. Like really trust the people we play with. Anyway, I'm down for recommendations on what to pivot to. Otherwise my plan was BioShock. I got that set up.